me when it's ready.
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Northern Lights College 2023 Convocation ceremonies. The ceremony will begin shortly, and I ask that as the procession enters, that you please stand and remain standing until after the territorial acknowledgement, the singing of O Canada, and the Elder's Prayer.
Congratulations to every one of you graduate this year, year 2023. And then sergeant and reformers welcome you and congratulate you. And thank you for inviting us here to share our framers' prayer songs with you today. And God bless you and thank you.
We at Northern Lights College commit to restoring and honoring the Truth and Reconciliation calls to action. We strongly believe that truth must be acknowledged to move forward to reconciliation. Northern Lights College acknowledges that we are gathered on the ancestral and traditional lands of many nations, including the Cree, the Dene, the Denezah, Saulteaux, Kaska, Sekene, Tahltan, and Tlingit. We also recognize Métis Nation members who share a deep history with this land. We acknowledge our hosts and honor their gracious welcome to those seeking knowledge. I would like to say a very special thank you to the Doig River Drummers for drumming in our procession. Thank you so much. I would now like to invite Sherry Lynn Dakiel-Mangera to the stage for the singing of O Canada.
O Canada, our home and native land. True patriot love in all our hearts command. With glowing hearts we see them rise, the true North strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God bless our land, we're glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Shanilyn. I would now like to invite Elder Jerry Atachi from the Doig River First Nation to say a prayer.
Okay, good afternoon. Welcome to Katakwa. That's what they called it, our forefather. Katakwa means one house amongst the timber out here. That was the beginning. Today, we don't know how many houses here in town. This was in the late 1800 or early 1900. So, welcome again. Growing up, we have a prophet that speaks to people. A prophet came during the war years, they say, years ago. A prophet slept for a long time, 9 days, I think that's what they say. And he had a dream about heaven and the other place. Talked to people. People were weeping, but he said, don't weep, it's not, you still have a chance to repent. He told the people. That was the beginning. Let's just pray here. Okay, Heavenly Father, Lord, we just thank you for today. We just pray for those that graduate. May you be with them down the road. Lord, they're in your hand. We believe they'll be safe. Lord, we just thank you again for the drummers, Northern Lights College, to invite us here. Thank you. Amen.
Thank you, Elder Atachi. Everyone, please take your seats. Honored guests, graduates, families and friends, community partners and supporters, donors, Northern Lights College faculty, staff, and administrators. Good afternoon and welcome to this very special event. We are pleased to have you here to celebrate with us. My name is Karen Mason-Bennett, and I'm the Fort St. John campus administrator at Northern Lights College. I have the great honor of being your director of ceremonies this afternoon. I would just like to mention a few housekeeping items before we get started. Please take note of the fire exits nearest to you, noting that those marked on the curtain are directly behind the signs. So simply move the curtain to the side and step through should there be a need. Washrooms can be found in the lobby outside of the ceremony room. Also, in the lobby are some coloring books and crayons for you or your littles to enjoy if you need them. We ask that you please stay with us for the duration of the ceremony out of respect for all of the graduates, and do not block the aisles or the professional photographer. The photos taken here today will be available to graduates in the weeks following the ceremony. If you would like to take a photo of your graduate, you're more than welcome to come forward, although we do ask that you stay behind the photographer and return to your seat as soon as possible. Thank you for your courteous nature. Lastly, before we start, please check that you've turned your cell phones off, and we appreciate your courtesy. At this time, I would like to take a moment to introduce those in our processional who have joined us here today to celebrate the achievements of our college graduates. When your name is called, please stand. And audience, I ask you that you hold your applause until the very end. We've got a list here. So we've got Tyler Holt, Board Chair, Northern Lights College; Todd Bondaroff, NLC President and CEO; Dr. Tara Hyland-Russell, NLC Vice President, Academic and Research; Jonathan Zimmer, Keynote Speaker; Warren Stokes, Registrar for the NLC; Jesse Drew, NLC's Vice President, Community Relations and Institutional Strategy; Scott Clerk, NLC Associate Vice President of Educational Services; Chief Judy Desjardins, Blueberry River First Nation; Dan Davies, MLA, Peace River North; Councillor Sarah McDougall, City of Fort St. John. And to my right, with the academic and vocational programs, we have Kathy Hanley, Dean; Kathleen Lewis, Associate Dean; and Nicole Dolan, Associate Dean, as well as their respective program chairs and faculty. Next, we have the trades and apprenticeship programs with Leo Manning, Dean; Rod Cork, Associate Dean, and their respective program chairs and faculty. And with the Continuing Education and Workforce Training Department, we have Shantae Patterson Eldon, Dean. Off stage in the audience, we have Judy Fox McGuire, Northern Lights College Board Member; Ramanpreet Kaur, NLC Student Board Member; Lindsay Borick, the Executive Director, Northern Lights College Foundation and Alumni Engagement; Tony Zabinski, NLC Foundation Chair; Helen Gilbert, the Board Chair of School District 60; Laura Lee Mathias, Director of Student Services, Northern Lights College; Tony May, Acting Director of International Education, Northern Lights College; Lindsay Teemer, Associate Registrar, Northern Lights College; and Northern Lights College non-instructional faculty, Donna Turcott, Salma Almani, and Jaydeep Virk. Thank you all for joining us to recognize the achievements of the Northern Lights College Class of 2023. We are here today to honor our convocating students. Graduates, your presence here shows your dedication, commitment, and hard work in your respective programs. Today is about you and the pride we all feel in your accomplishments. Today is a time to share with those in your lives who have encouraged you to pursue your dreams. We look forward to being able to recognize each and every one of you and to confer upon you the credentials you have earned and deserve. And now I would like to invite Tyler Holt, NLC Board Chair, to say a few words.
On behalf of the Board of Governors of Northern Lights College, I want to congratulate all of you as you celebrate your graduation. It takes an immense amount of hard work to get to this point. Don't sell yourselves short. Take a moment to appreciate just how far you've come in life. You've overcome numerous challenges, completed countless projects, written dozens of tests, and finished exams. And now you've reached your goal and finished your program. You deserve all the accolades you've got coming. As you move from student to alum, you join them in working towards making your communities and industries the best they can be. I would like to thank those who have played a significant role in your journey and have helped you become the person you are today: family, friends, faculty, and staff. We're proud of everything you've achieved with us. The entire Northern Lights College community joins your family and friends and wish you the best of luck as you continue on your path. Best wishes, everyone.
Thank you, Tyler. I would now like to invite Chief Judy Desjardins of the Blueberry River First Nation to say a few words.
Jahanachig. It's a good day today. Thank you for having me, Northern Lights College, and I want to thank the drummers. It was such an honor to be here and to be in the presence of the drum. It's been a long road for Blueberry and the other First Nations among the emergencies that happened in the last couple of weeks. But I'm happy to be here and to wish you all the best in your success. The struggle is real. You know, education has always been a very important part of my grandmother's upbringing to me and to my siblings and my cousins, and perseverance pays off, and I wish you all the best in your success. Take a moment and don't give up. Follow your dreams. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief Desjardins. I would now like to invite President Bondaroff to share a statement on behalf of the Honorable Selina Robinson, the BC Minister of Advanced Education, Skills and Training.
A message from the Honorable Selina Robinson to our graduates. Welcome to everyone gathered for the Northern Lights College Class of 2023 Convocation ceremonies. On behalf of the Premier, David Eby, and the Government of British Columbia, a big congratulations to all of you on your graduation. This is an incredible accomplishment, and you should be very proud of your hard work and commitment that you've put in and completed to reach this moment. I wish I could be there in person to help celebrate your achievement. As graduates, you have equipped yourselves with the skills to secure a good-paying job, rewarding jobs in the field of your choosing. You are here today because of your hard work and perseverance. So in that regard, job well done. This is an incredible time to enter the workforce with opportunities in a wide range of sectors. Over the next decade, we are expecting over 1 million new job opportunities and openings in British Columbia, and over 80% of those jobs will require post-secondary education or skills training. You are in a great position, all of you, to take advantage of the world of opportunities that are here for the people in British Columbia. You are the next generation of leaders and innovators. Be proud of what you have all accomplished. I wish you all the very best as you pursue your dreams and make big things happen. Congratulations again on your graduation. Sincerely, Selina Robinson, Minister of Post-Secondary Education and Future Skills. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing that message. I would now like to invite MLA Dan Davies, Peace River North, to say a few words.
First of all, grads, give me a big cheer. I'm probably going to get in trouble for doing that, so I don't know. This might be my last time I give a speech at the graduation ceremony. Good afternoon, delegates, president, chair, board, faculty, parents, friends, graduates. Well done, you've made it. As a former college graduate of Northern Lights College, alumni, it is certainly an honor to be here today and bring in some short remarks. Huge congratulations to the class of 2023. Having spent both time as a student as well as a teacher, I greatly appreciate the hard work that you have all put in to the opportunity to finally make it to the ceremony today. This is a time for you to shape your path forward in your educational journey, a journey that we recognize has taken notable resolve. Think of all that you have accomplished, the determination, the time, the studying, the anger, the happiness, the tears, and everything else that has come in to getting you here today. Your adventures over the years have been full of extraordinary circumstances with many barriers and challenges for you to overcome. However, with perseverance, and good work ethic, you are all here today. Your friends, families, and educators all are here to congratulate you. Your friends, your family are very proud of you. These are all the building blocks of your future that you have done during your time here at Northern Lights College to prepare you for your next chapter. For some of you, your journey will involve furthering your studies. For some of you, you might just jump right into the workforce. Here in Fort St. John, by the way. You got to stay here. We need people here. Sorry. Whatever you decide, though, they are all good choices and the foundation that you have built here to build on your next endeavor. I encourage you to take a moment to recognize those who have watched you grow, who have watched you become who you are. And again, that is your parents, your families, and friends. It is important to acknowledge that this would not be possible without their support. So, on behalf of myself and the province of British Columbia, I do congratulate each and every one of you for a job well done. Happy graduation.
Thank you, MLA Davies. I would now like to invite City of Fort St. John Councillor Sarah McDougall to say a few words.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests and graduates. It is with immense pride and joy that I stand before you today on behalf of the Fort St. John City Council and our community to congratulate each and every one of you on this momentous occasion. Today marks a significant milestone in your lives, a culmination of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. As you walk across this stage, I want you to take a moment and reflect on the journey that has brought you here. The late nights spent studying, the challenges faced, and the sacrifices made. All of these have led you to this very moment of triumph. Fort St. John has been the backdrop of your educational journey. Our stunning landscapes, our tight-knit community spirit, and the pioneering nature of our region have undoubtedly played a role in shaping your experiences. I urge you to carry these memories with you as you embark on your professional paths, and to remember the importance of community in everything you do. It is the support and collaboration of our neighbors, families, friends, and fellow citizens that allows us to achieve greatness. As graduates of Northern Lights College, you have a responsibility to make a positive impact on the world around you. You possess unique skills and knowledge that can contribute to the betterment of our society, our environment, and our economy. Whether you choose to stay in Fort St. John or explore opportunities elsewhere, I implore you to be agents of positive change. Utilize the skills you have learned over these last several years to address the issues of our time and strive to leave a lasting legacy. Remember, success is seen in the impact you have on the lives of others. Volunteer your time, mentor others, and help and give a helping hand to those in need. By doing so, you will enrich your own life and inspire others to do the same. In conclusion, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to the Northern Lights College class of 2023. May this day be the beginning of a fulfilling journey filled with endless possibilities. As you enter the world as graduates, carry the spirit of Fort St. John with you, a spirit of resilience, determination, and community. Thank you, and may success follow you wherever your dreams may lead. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you, Councillor McDougall. I would now like to again invite President Bondaroff to give greetings and congratulations on behalf of the college.
Thanks again. So I'll start with welcoming and a thank you to our dignitaries and special guests, to our Northern Lights College Board of Governors, our honorary degree recipient who's not with us here today but we met with last week and you'll hear about today, members of our faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, and I hope I get a louder cheer than our MLA got, to our graduating class of 2023. Let's hear it. Can we get a little louder still? Let's try one more time. A little louder. There we go. It is indeed an honor for me to be here this afternoon. I'll start by thanking Elder Atachi for his prayer this afternoon. It's always a pleasure when we have Elder Atachi here with us at our celebrations. And as Chief Desiree mentioned, it's great to have our drummers, our Dog River drummers, join us and lead us into our procession. I'd like to extend a sincere and warm welcome to all of you who came, who are here with us today in Fort St. John to celebrate our convocation ceremony, where we're here to acknowledge the students' journey as they complete this phase of their education and move into the journey of their careers. Our college, Northern Lights College, has been providing education for the people in northern British Columbia and beyond since 1975, so almost 50 years. We offer unique training opportunities for our students, including academics, trades, lifelong learning, and professional development programs. We're really proud that we are here to provide accessible post-secondary education in the North. So I shared a message with our graduates last week in Dawson Creek, and I'm going to share a very similar message to you here today in Fort St. John. And it's been for me almost 23 years that I graduated, since I graduated from the University of Northern British Columbia. And I still remember a lot about that day. And I remember a week of partying, and I remember having a headache from the night before. I remember at that time that I had a serious girlfriend who I later married. And for those who are married will remember and know why that's important to acknowledge. I remember getting a steel ring as I entered into the practice of professional forestry. I don't remember where I've put that steel ring since. But out of all the things that I do remember, I don't have a clue who was standing up here on stage addressing my graduating class. And I certainly don't remember much about what they shared with me that day. So acknowledging that fact, I hope to make this speech memorable, but if I don't, I promise I'll try to make it at least short. You've invested a lot in your education, and people have invested a lot in you. And let me tell you that our communities, our province, Canada, and the world needs your talents now more than ever. The world needs a lot, and we need it from all of you. We really do. We need it from you, our graduates, and I mean, I'm not speaking for the group up here behind me, but I know that I'm still not getting any less gray hairs. So we need it from you. And so remember this, you've got to get out there, you've got to give it everything you got, whether it's your time, your talent, your prayers, your hard work, and sometimes even your blood, sweat, and tears. And I mean that figuratively speaking, of course. So the question is, what are you going to do with what you have? And I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you will go on to work in business. Some of you will go on to work in healthcare. Some of you will be in a trade. Some of you will have money. Some of you will have patience. Some of you will have kindness. And some of you will have love. Whatever it is, whatever your gift is, what are you going to do with what you have? And I want you to remember this one thing, and that hard work works. Working really hard is what successful people do. And maybe you've heard this expression before. It's a bit new to me, but I really like it, and it's impactful. And it is this: fail big. I'll say it again, fail big. Because today is the beginning of the next chapter of your lives, and it can be very frightening. It's a big world out there. It can be a cruel and thankless world out there, and we only live once. So do what you feel passionate about, take chances, and don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to go outside the box. Don't be afraid to think outside the box. Don't be afraid to fail big, and don't be afraid to dream big. And as Chief Desiree mentioned, have big dreams and have goals to support your dreams. So you can have dreams, but you have to have goals. life goals, yearly goals, monthly goals, weekly goals, even daily goals. And I laugh about this because for me, when I'm driving into work in the morning, I'm setting goals for the day for myself. And sometimes it's just simple goals, and sometimes I don't always achieve these goals. And sometimes it's just to remember to pick up my kids at the end of the day from school, which seems easy but has been forgotten. So keep it simple and have goals. And understand to achieve these goals, you must apply discipline and consistency. To achieve your goals, you must apply discipline, which you've already done because you're here today. And you must apply consistency. And I say consistency because consistency means it doesn't just happen on a Monday or a Friday and then skip a few days in between. You have to work at it every day. You have to plan every day. And you've all heard the saying, we don't plan to fail, but we fail to plan. So have a plan. Being educated will give you more choices. It will definitely open more doors and allow you to consider your options. And really importantly, and I think is really important, is that it keeps you in the relevant conversations as you work towards the plan of achieving your goals. So never stop believing in yourselves and continue to learn as much as you can. Your education has contributed to each of you to your better understanding of the world. It's taught you how to think at a higher level, demonstrated your ability to stay alert, especially in those early morning classes. It showed that you can meet timelines, and it's allowed you to tolerate the scrutiny of successful examinations. It's already changed you and transformed you into a new and improved self. For me, like many of you, I started my post-secondary education in a small rural community college. And after that, I went on to further education, as I mentioned at the start, at the University of Northern British Columbia in Prince George. For me, both education and the possibility of great, meaningful work were the pathways that pointed me in the direction of the North, of Dawson Creek, of Fort St. John, and beyond. There are so many amazing opportunities and choices ahead for each of you. You've heard that already from all of our speakers, and that exists right here in our communities. Back then, when I first moved to the North, the employment opportunities at that time were endless, but I would say this is the case today, and probably even more so how it looks here for us today. And for me, more than 20 years later, I'm now living in Dawson Creek with my family, and I've never looked back or regretted the decision to make the North my home. And I hope all of you will consider the North your home, or your home away from home. This really and truly is an amazing place to work, to study, to live, and to raise a family. So in conclusion, I just want to share one final message. And again, it's just something I recently heard and I shared last week. And it's that nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Fail big, take risks. Nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take risks. Nothing. And here's the example that I shared. It was an inventor, Thomas Edison. We've all heard of Thomas Edison. He invented the light bulb. And in doing so, he failed 1,000 times in trying to invent the light bulb. Did you guys already know that? You did? I didn't know that. Because the 1,001st attempt was the light bulb. So take risks. Every failed attempt is one step closer to success. So don't be afraid to take risks, and I'm talking professionally, of course. Be open to life, to accept new views, and be open to new opinions. And while it all might maybe be frightening, it will also be rewarding, because the chances that you take, the people you meet, and the people you love is really, in the end, what will define you. Never be discouraged, never hold back, and I'll say it again, give it everything you got. I hope that each of you has made the most of your college experience, and once again, as president of Northern Lights College, and on behalf of the Board of Governors, I am proud and delighted to congratulate each of you. This is just one of still amazing and great things still to come for you. So thank you all for joining us here this afternoon, and I hope you enjoy the rest of our ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd. I would now like to call on our registrar, Warren Stokes, to announce the Governor General's Academic Medal and the Lieutenant Governor's Medal recipients.
The Governor General's Academic Medals are among the most prestigious awards that students in Canada can receive. The Collegiate Bronze recognizes the student with the highest grade point average graduating from a 2-year program at each participating post-secondary institution. NLC awards this medal to the graduate that has completed all program requirements at NLC and has been awarded their credential by the day of selection. Krista Helen Flood is graduating with a diploma in early childhood education and care, achieving an overall grade point average of 4.33 out of a possible 4.33. Yes, that's perfect. Krista is unable to join us for today's ceremony. However, I would ask that you please join me in congratulating Krista on her achievements. Established in 1979 by the Ministry of Advanced Education and known simply as the Lieutenant Governor's Medal, this award underwent a significant change in 2019. Now called the Lieutenant Governor's Medal for Inclusion, Democracy, and Reconciliation, it recognizes students in vocational, career, diploma, and degree programs who have made outstanding contributions to the promotion of inclusion, democracy, and/or reconciliation within their campus community. Recipients are chosen by the institution they attend. Misha Bolio is the 2023 NLC recipient of the Lieutenant Governor General's Medal. This award was presented during the Dawson Creek Convocation ceremony on May 25th. Please join me in congratulating Misha on her achievements.
Thank you, Warren. This year, we have the pleasure of honoring Rosemary Lee as the 2023 Fort St. John Convocation valedictorian. Rosemary is graduating with a business management certificate. Please join me in welcoming Rosemary for the valedictory address.
To our distinguished guests, faculty, staff, executives, families, friends, and fellow graduates, good day. Did I make the right decision to pursue studies? How do I balance time with school and work? Will I be able to finish my program? These were questions we asked ourselves when we started our journey at Northern Lights College. Today, we can all say we made the right decision. We made it. Job well done, class of 2023. This day is a tribute to the special people who help us achieve our educational goal. To our families and friends, we express our deepest appreciation for your unwavering love. Thank you for understanding when we had to sacrifice attending occasions to meet project deadlines or to prepare for exams. Your encouragement has been instrumental to our success. To our caring instructors, thank you for going above and beyond. You have been considerate and open to our suggestions, and you push us to excel in our courses. Your knowledge and expertise have enlightened us and influence us to have a positive perspective on life. To the tireless NLC staff, our heartfelt thanks go out to you. You have uplifted our spirits, broken down learning barriers, and listened to our challenges, discouragements, and even heartaches. You have been mentors and friends, offering countless opportunities for us to grow and succeed. Thank you for your support. To the Student Council and student leaders, we salute you. Your creative activities have brought joy and camaraderie to our college life. You have raised the bar in serving the student body. We would also like to express our highest regard to the leaders of Northern Lights College for equipping us to be future ready. You have fostered respect for cultural diversity and equity, making NLC a place we are proud to call our second home. During our first semester, many of us felt anxious and out of place. We thought we could manage fine without much interaction or engagement with our peers. However, we soon realized that learning and coping with the demands of our courses became easier and more meaningful when done together. We discovered the power of teamwork and shared experiences. At NLC, we were not only empowered with knowledge through quality education, but also blessed with access to opportunities. We were provided with right tools to reach our goals and unlock our dreams. We were encouraged to impact our communities with compassion and kindness, guided by NLC's commitment to good governance and servant leadership. For this empowerment, we are sincerely grateful. Fellow graduates, each of us has experienced life-changing events during our time at this college. We have faced struggles with our courses. We have gone through program changes. We have assumed leadership roles. And we have overcome personal hardships. Yet, we thrive with prayers and with the help and support of one another. Life can be rough and tough, but our time at NLC has taught us to work hard, persevere, and be resilient in the face of fears, challenges, and uncertainty. It is an honor to be standing alongside you today as a symbol of our strength. As we move forward confidently, empowered, and grateful, let us remember the lessons we learned, the friendships we forged, and the endless possibilities that lie ahead. We will carry the spirit of NLC within us as we embark on our future journeys. Thank you, Northern Lights College, for shaping us into the individuals we are today. Best wishes, Class of 2023. Mabuhay tayong lahat. God bless us all. To God be all the glory.
Thank you, Rosemarie. Now I would like to call on Board Chair Tyler Holt to come forward to acknowledge our Honorary Associate of Arts degree recipient for 2023.
Every year, the college recognizes individuals as distinguished Northern Lights College members through the awarding of an Honorary Associate of Arts degrees. The honorary degree recognizes individuals who have made direct and significant contributions to the college region, have enhanced or promoted the college's image and reputation in British Columbia and beyond, or have distinguished themselves provincially, nationally, or internationally in the fields of education, public service, business, the professions, or the arts. This year, at our May 25th Dawson Creek Convocation ceremony, we conferred Jana Coleman-Easingwood as the Honorary Associate of Arts degree recipient for 2023. Please join me in congratulating Jana on her achievements.
Today, I have the privilege of introducing one of our very own NLC alumni as the 2023 Convocation keynote speaker. Jonathan Zimmer is a graduate student at University of Regina, working to complete a Master's of Arts in History. His hometown is Fort St. John. In 2014, Jonathan started his post-secondary education at Northern Lights College at the age of 14. After completing his studies at NLC, he went on to complete a Bachelor of Arts through Thompson Rivers University in 2022, after which he was accepted to Queen's University's PhD program. His field of interest involves a broad range of topics pertaining to the history of Canadian reaction to humanitarian crises. His Master's of Art thesis explores the reaction of the Canadian media to the Ethiopian famine of 1984. Jonathan is also a member of the Canadian Network of Humanitarian History. Please join me in welcoming Jonathan.
Good afternoon, graduates and guests. Again, my name is Jonathan Zimmer, as I've just been so excellently introduced. I'm currently a graduate student at the University of Regina, where I'm completing my Master of Arts in History, and I'm an incoming PhD student at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. I completed my Bachelor of Arts at Thompson Rivers University in 2022, but most important for this occasion, I'm an alumnus of NLC. And after starting here 9 years ago, quite a while, I know, I've recently gone back and received my Associate of Arts. I would like to begin by saying that as I have moved steadily eastward, a part of me will always remain where I started my post-secondary journey. It was here at the Fort St. John campus that, in September of 2014, at the age of 14, during the BC Teachers Federation strike, that I started my very first history course. I remember it fondly, a second-year course on ancient Greek history that was taught by the now retired Dr. Eva St. Jean. I mean, at 14, what teenager wouldn't want to take a course on ancient Greek history? I started by observing the course to see what post-secondary education would entail, before eventually taking the entry examination to NLC, when I realized that I could manage the workload and expectations. Adding to the fact that it was just me and one other student. I mean, if you want good class sizes, look no further than local. And it was that very first history course and the encouragement of my parents, who are in the audience today, and Dr. Steve Rowe, the former Dean of Academic and Vocational Programs here at the college, that convinced me to continue studying history through the dual credit system at the high school and then pursue it once I got my diploma. I only left NLC once I exhausted what courses I could take towards my bachelor's. A few weeks ago, I was invited to speak to various classes at North Peace Secondary School by one of my former teachers, Ed Westenberg. One thing I stressed to the high school students was to pursue the opportunities that can be found in their own home community. As the landscape of pursuing post-secondary education continues to change and new challenges emerge for incoming students, I advised that the correct course of action would be to start here at home. Many students who didn't know what they wanted to do with their education, a fair point considering their age, thought about going to a larger institution to find a field that they enjoyed. I told them I'd already done that by starting at NLC. To prove that point, by the time I had finished my first full year at NLC, before transferring to TRU, I had already completed most of my first year requirements, nearly finished all of my lab credit requirements, and had a clear understanding of what I wanted to major in. All of this was because of the excellent, one-on-one, individualized attention by the members of the college. If I had gone to a larger institution right away, I probably wouldn't have completed my undergraduate education yet. And then there are the relationships that can be found in smaller and local institutions like the college. My interest in history has carried me across Canada, But it was the NLC that gave me my start, and its faculty members and staff that have provided me with advice on going forward. Many of the connections that I made here all those years ago are still with me today and have become valued acquaintances and friends. Much like the graduating class of 2023, I am very proud of my origins here at NLC and in the Peace region. For the first time this past March, I flew out to Kingston to meet with the faculty and staff with whom I expect to work with for about half a decade as I look to complete my PhD. Many of those people had little knowledge of the region I had so passionately described in my proposal or in my background details. What I quickly realized, as I hope many of you here today will too, is that you will have the opportunity to define what it means to come from the NLC, Fort St. John, and the Peace. Whether you are a domestic or an international student, the skills you have learned from Northern Lights College will enable you to make a name for yourselves in your own professional world or to continue your education at another institution. I passionately spoke about my time at NLC with faculty and staff at Queen's, at TRU, and at the U of R. I know that in the future, I will always continue to do so. With that, I hope that you will join me once again in congratulating these fine men and women who have taken an excellent step forward in completing their education and wishing them the best in their future endeavors.
And now, we've come to the most important part of our ceremony, recognizing you, our students, and your achievements. I would like to ask President Bondaroff and Board Chair Holt to confer your credentials. Graduates, please stand.
Upon the recommendations of the Registrar and by the authority vested in me by the Province of British Columbia, I hereby confer upon you the credentials you have earned with all of the rights, honors, and responsibilities pertaining thereto. Graduates, as a symbol that you have passed from one level of learning to another, please now join together and let's move your tassels to the left. I'd now like to ask Mr. Registrar to come to the front and present the graduates. Thank you.
Please be seated. We will now begin the conferring of the graduates. Audience, feel free to applaud, clap. You have a high bar to set now. The graduates as they cross the stage. Our first program graduates are the Certificate in the Applied Business Technology Administrative Assistant. Our first graduate is Alexandra O'Shea. Daylene Schaefer. Ricky Lynn Sherry Bruvold. Heidi Flores. Brenna Catherine Emily Halbert. Emily Scalhorn. Drew Torrey. Our next program is the Applied Business Technology Certificate Office Assistant, Candace Marie Ernst. Our next program is the Post-Degree Diploma in Business Management. Our first graduate is Montash Singh Batar. Mandeep Singh Chabra. Andrea Gayo Hayo. Marie Rose Gonzaga. Aimee Pagulayan Jose. Marco Manalo. Nguyen T. Tweeting. Dimple Nitin Kubhar Panchal. Rajput Simrankaur Mandalan. Cynthia Riodava. Ranjana Sharma. Sunita Devi. Jerome Ubaldo. Ronel Ungzad. Christine Zed Villamor. Our next program is the Post-Degree Diploma in Business Management Information Technology Specialization. Our first graduate is Bijawe Buzyal. Gursawak Singh Brar. Cristiano Emiliano Montes. Mart Lester Gutierrez. Akshat Rajesh Javia. Navdeep Kaur. Mahir Kaushikbhai Prajapati. Ravita. Sulav Sapkota. Sahil Tandon. Ralph Ramelo V. Yanga. Anchal. Anchal is receiving a diploma in business management. Arshchima. Ramaline Kapinpin. Dexter B. Dela Cruz. Teert Gandhi. Navdeep Singh. Princess Valerie Joy M. Patrimonio. Sean Kyle V. Sadaya. Sagar Sharma. Sukhwinder Singh. Sobin Sunny. Amal Yesodaran. Our next program is the Diploma in Business Management Accounting Specialization. Our first graduate is Rika May Reyes Briones. Rebecca Shalini Christopher Rajan. Mary Lou Lobiano. Eugene Magaway. Rainiel Nanez. Rahul. Rowena Reyes. Marie Faye DC Tan. Anna Rose Tappa. Anthony Anvil Magdato Veloso. Our next program is the Diploma in Interactive Technologies and Game Design. Our first graduate is Amandeep Kaur. Gagandeep Kaur. John Adrian Pazan. Vaughn Ernest S. Sabado. Kenneth Ryan B. Solano. Our next program is the Certificate in Business Management. Our first graduate is Karamjeet Kaur. Rosemary Osete Lee. Ellen Nivera. Catherine Ong. Mathan Parakeles. Jaspreet Kaur Sandhu. Ralph Lorenz Chaupan. Ernan Villaferte. Our next program is receiving the Certificate in Healthcare Assistant. Our first graduate is Kelsey Davis. Annalyn M. Desprez. Nisha Pandey. Margaret Peterson. Our next program is the Diploma in Early Childhood Education and Care. Our first graduate is Laura Ellison Barber. Erin Rachel Citron. Anju Dakal. Brittany Durand. Hazel Falsis. Shauna Lynn Green. Wayne Allen Kettler. Samantha Lynn Losey. Miriam B. Marcos. Ethel Grace Hermosilia Sibilo. Tanisha Smood. Jocelyn Susan. Genova Catherine White. Our next program is receiving a Certificate in Education Assistant. Our first graduate is Loran Gale Shields. Our next program is receiving a Diploma in Social Services Worker. Our first graduate is Disha Mahesh Kumar Chowdhury. Crystal Cornish. Chinasaku Sandra Emmanuel Chima. Hannah Mariano Cuevas. Manpreet Kaur. Manpreet Kaur. Nicole Falkenberg. Nicole is also receiving a certificate in criminology. Lisa Mullen. Our next program is receiving an Associate of Arts degree. Our first graduate is Aryan Chowdhury. Nicoletta Grama. Mushan Gupta. Gopesh Kapoor. Kirandeep Kaur. Simranjeet Kaur. Surpreet Kaur. Mandeep Singh. Rajwinder Singh. Our next program is receiving an Associate of Arts degree in Health Studies. Our first graduate is Kaylin Peck. Chad Singh. Kaylee Willabordsa. Our next program is receiving an Associate of Science degree. Our first graduate is Kunal Atri. Ayush. Harshpreet Singh Barn. Ojazvi Ishar. Jay Jain. Pamela Victoria Simpson. Amandeep Singh. Our next program is receiving a diploma in criminology. Ellen Fine. Freya Montague Jarnigan. Amandeep Kaur. Bahuldeep Kaur. Shabneet Kaur. Simerjeet Kaur. Abhishek Singh Meedke. Baljit Singh. Gurkarat Singh Sidhu. Zain Fatima. Our next program is receiving a certificate in engineering. Melvin Jarnigan. Our next program is receiving a certificate in general arts and sciences. Rajdeep Singh. Our next program is receiving a certificate in fourth class power engineering. Our first graduate is Efren Romero Capitulo. Our next program is receiving a certificate in electrician foundation. Our first graduate is Jared McRae. Our next program is receiving a certificate in heavy mechanical trades foundations. Our first graduate is Jorge Berrios. Graduates, please rise. President Bondaroff, may I present to you the Northern Lights College graduating class of 2023.
Please be seated. So I want to thank you all so much for being here to celebrate this special day with us. Our thanks go out to the many people who have worked so hard behind the scenes over the last few months to make this ceremony such a success. Graduates, you will be getting ready in a moment to join the recessional march from the room. Please be sure to return your gowns immediately following the recessional to the staff in the same location where you picked them up. The cap and tassel are yours to keep to remember this special day. There will be celebratory cake, coffee, and tea for everyone to enjoy in the student gowning area. This is also your opportunity to take photos with your grads in the reception area. That concludes our 2023 Convocation ceremony. Congratulations. I invite you all to stand for the recessional.